What's up, everybody? It's Dono. I got a question about how to change up your flow and how that relates to your rhyme scheme. I think that's a great question, so throughout this video I'll kind of explain how you can change your flow and what that has to do with your rhyme schemes. To start with, let's get a little bit more into what flow is. Flow is the rhythm behind your lyrics. So to change your flow, you need to change the rhythm at which you're reciting. You can think of rhythm as a pattern of sounds like an extra instrument. So for example, like drums, right? So if you're on an instrumental, then you need to match your rhythm to the rest of the instruments. Or if you're a cappella, you have a little bit more flexibility to create your own rhythm. Since the difference in flow has to do with rhythm, which is your speed and delivery patterns, then your scheme doesn't necessarily dictate how you flow. You can create multiple flows that actually fit the same rhyme scheme by changing up your rhythm. Here's a quick example using an A rhyme scheme. No one else is compliant, so why even try it? The colors are vibrant, I'm fly like a pilot. No one else is compliant, so why even try it? The colors are vibrant, I'm fly like a pilot. No one else is compliant, so why even try it? The colors are vibrant, I'm fly like a pilot. No one else is compliant, so why even try it? The colors are vibrant, I'm fly like a pilot. Notice how you can say it completely different ways by switching up your rhythm, but maintaining the exact same wording and rhyme scheme. Now, if you've built out some really complex schemes with a lot of different rhymes, in certain places, that actually can influence to some degree your flow. However, for the most part, your flow is up to you. It's kind of what rhythms you decide to use. So your scheme shouldn't be what you have dictate your flow. If you're having a hard time changing your flow, here's a couple things that you can try. First is to get an instrumental that has a different tempo than you're used to, maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower, and then use some of the same lyrics, but try to fit them over that different instrumental. That's going to force you to use a different flow. Another thing that you can try is to actually create your rhythm or flow before you write. If you really want to change up your flow, make the speech pattern first and then fill in the words. And by that I mean you do something like but duh, but duh, right? That's a pattern, and then you switch in words later. I go hard, hit it on top. Y'all don't get it, really wanna stop. I know I float, you never gonna drop. You know what I mean? Like, you make the rhythm beforehand and then fill in the words. Boom, 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 boom. I go every time, I can't stop it. You got Pluto, I can rock it like the Kings do. Y'all don't see me, I could beat you every time when we go rapping. People don't get what can happen. This can be a little bit trickier if you don't have a great grasp on rhythm and counting bars and stuff like that, but it can be a really, really great tool to break through having one consistent flow if you want to try some other things out. So basically the gist of the video is rhyme scheme can have a little bit of influence on your flow, but for the most part, flow is kind of its own independent thing based on the rhythm and patterns that you choose to use when reciting your verses. That's all I've got for this video. As always, leave your questions down in the box below. I've also got a full 30-day course. I'll put that in the description. And I've got a website, rapbetter.com. You can check that out for some more resources. Keep practicing. I'll see you next time.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the videos. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comment box and I'll get to them as quick as possible. See you guys.